Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic, and today we are flipping the script. So there are so many tarot readings on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok that are all about the person that you have a crush on, that you're in love with, you know, whether they're twin flame readings, whether they're readings that are your person's exact thoughts and feelings about you today, or, you know, just general love readings. There are so many tarot readings focused on someone that you are pining for, that you are longing for. Today we're taking a break from longing, and today we are looking at who wants you and will literally never get you, okay? This is for your self-esteem. This is the main purpose. This is the person who is pining for you, who is longing for you, who might even be watching these videos on your specific person and what your person thinks of you today about you. And if you're thinking, no one's longing for me, no one's pining for me, this isn't for me, I'm telling you right now, every person on this earth has someone who pines for them. And we all know the age-old idea of people who are easy to get or just not as attractive as the one that is out of your league or hard to get or, you know, a little bit difficult. So this reading doesn't apply to a certain time period. You can watch this whenever you feel like. It's not time sensitive. But it also doesn't apply to necessarily present. So this could be someone pining for you in the present moment. This could be someone longing for you in the past or in the future. So we're going to cue into the person who has the strongest amount of need, desire, love, and lust for you. Who likely you will never return this love. You're out of their league, frankly. And we'll look at what it is they love about you, what it is they do that makes them desire you so. And if you do want to change your mind, if you do want to give this person a chance, we'll also take a little sneak peek into what a relationship with them might be. Because there's so many reasons that we don't pay attention to the person who might be right in front of our face, and we focus on the one that is way off in the distance. So we'll get started with this reading right away. Today you are going to pick an essential oil scent. I really wish that I could have you smell it and pick by smell, maybe in the future. As for right now, I'm just going to read it to you, show you the bottle, and you're going to pick based off that. So this one is Spice Market, okay? It's got some pink red on the side. I'll tell you the scents for Spice Market. Ooh, if I can find the English. So we have lemon oil, cinnamon, clove, copaiba, I can't pronounce that, mandarin oil, and cardamom. So if any of those or all of those resonate with you, you're pile 1. And then for pile 2, you have Sunny Garden. Okay, so you have a yellow color for the bottle. And I'll read you the scents. You have Sweet Orange, Lavender, Lavadin, did not know that was a thing, Patchouli, Immortelle oil, interesting, and again cardamom. So if this bottle or any of the scents or all of the scents resonates with you, could be the name as well, your pile 2. So Spice Market, Sunny Garden. Take a moment to pick your pile if you want to, and then I will see you in your reading. So welcome, my beautiful spicy markets. We'll get started right away. I'm going to flip all the cards over in front of camera with you, so we're going to discover this together, and then we'll pull some tarot cards to look into what a relationship might look like with that person if that is interesting to you. Okay, so who is this person? Ooh, okay, so we have the Empress, and then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting this is someone who is very much at a distance from you. Okay, someone that you have met online, potentially someone on social media, or someone who, if you're a content creator, watches your content. This could be like a long distance friend or a friend of a friend who has seen your Instagram profile or something like that. Okay, this person is likely a Taurus, could be in any of the earth signs though, Capricorn, Virgo. This person is very attractive. Okay, they're physically appealing to the eyes with the Empress card. They also have a youthful energy. So whatever their age is, they always seem a little bit younger than they are. They could even be a little bit younger than you. They're very much into self-care. I feel like this is someone who very much hits the gym a lot, runs a lot, does a lot of fitness and exercise, a lot of outdoor sports as well. Okay, and then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like they're very far away from you, which is part of the reason why they pine for you. It's quite at a distance. It would be difficult for them to connect with you, or they feel like it's just not really worthwhile to even try. Okay, so let's see why they're in love with you. So we have Ra, hold the line. So this card is all about duty. So I feel like you are the type of person who really does what needs to be done. If you have, a big family, or if you have a lot of friends or something like that, you look after all of them. You're like the go-to that people can really rely on to stand up for them, to help them with things. You're really, I don't want to say the word integrity because that's not the word that's trying to come out, but you're really strong on duty. Okay, you do what needs to be done always. You don't shirk away from your responsibilities. This person sees that in you and finds it incredibly attractive and desiring. Stay spirit, take the lead. So again, leadership energy. I feel like you're very authoritative. I feel like with this kind of youthful Empress energy that this person has, they're very attracted to your bigness. Okay, you're a natural born leader. You stand out very easily. Like I said, if you're in a family, you look after everyone in your family. You take the lead, even if you're not the oldest. You just have that energy that's really strong, really powerful. Black tourmaline. Yeah, so we're getting into protective energy. All of these are definitely along the same line here. You're very protective of the ones you love. Okay, I'm getting you also have really strong boundaries. You don't let things slide. Okay, you don't let people that you love get hurt, and you don't let yourself get hurt either. You have very, very strong boundaries. You're very protective and protected within yourself. And then we have some more cards here. So they're all in reverse. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The Ten of Wands, and then the Star. So you're definitely a very hardworking person. Like I've been saying this whole reading, if there's something that needs to be done, you get to work, you do it. You're not afraid to carry other people on your back like this. You're not afraid to look after the people you love. That is really strong energy coming through. However, with this Star card, there's a part of you that's like a dreamer. Okay, there's a part of you that loves to live in fantasy, that loves to think about the future, and you have a very optimistic and hopeful view of the world that is very attractive to this person. Okay, the Star is Aquarius energy, so it's all about community. It's all about things like working together, innovation, and stuff like that. So you dream of really everyone you care about being happy. You're not like a self-focused individual where when you dream of a good life for yourself, it's just yourself. It's everyone you love included in that. So you're very, honestly, you seem like a very dope person. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is nurturing energy. This is soft energy. This is someone who takes comfort in providing care for the ones that they love. You're like a shoulder to lean on or to cry on. You can hold people when they're down. Overall, I'm feeling like they're very attracted to you and, pining for you because they feel like you are just a genuinely good person. Okay, at the core of your being, you're genuinely good, you're genuinely a leader, you're genuinely someone who is just reliable to the people they care about. To them, you're like their dream partner. I kind of want to pull some more cards as to why they won't necessarily win your heart, because I guess it could just be the different distance. Sorry for stumbling over my words. But I feel like, they really appreciate you. And they don't seem like someone, like I said at the start of the video, you're out of their league, etc. They don't seem like someone that is particularly, like they're attractive, they take care of themselves. They have a lot of good qualities too. So let's see what your relationship would be with this person if you do decide, if you do figure out who this person is and you decide to give them a chance. What would your relationship be like with this person? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. And we have the Hermit card. Interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, I feel like you guys would honestly feel very alone. To have the Hermit card come up, I get this feeling like it would be freeing, it would be liberating. This person would really let you be whoever you want to be. Maybe because of this distance between you, though, it would just feel like very alone. Okay, I feel like they would really distract you from your main commitments in life. It would be hard for you to focus on your work or your career and family goals, and this person. Like, they would take a lot of your time. This makes me think of, I have a friend who was in a relationship and then her boyfriend moved to a different country. So they started in the same country and then he moved to America. And once he moved, he started wanting to call her and talk to her all the time. He had a job as a pizza delivery person and he was like, all day when I'm pizza driving, I can talk to you on the phone. And for her, it just became too much. Because when they lived in the same country, they would go on dates, they might spend a couple days together or something like that. But she could go back and do the things she needed to do. When he was wanting to talk to her all day, every day, because of the distance, it made it very hard for her to maintain her life and the relationship at the same time. And that's very much the energy I'm getting from these cards, is that this person would want a lot of you and you would not necessarily be able to give it to them. And that's why this relationship would be very unsatisfying for both of you, even if it did work. And I find that's often the case when you're longing for someone or someone is longing for you and the timing's never right, the distance isn't right, or something like that. At the end of the day, the relationship would be incompatible in some ways. And that's why you're not able to get together. And when you look at things that way, you have a lot more openness and understanding when things don't work out. It's not a personal rejection, it's just incompatibility, right? This person needs way more of you than you're able to give. So they would let you fully be yourself. They would be, you'd be a very free person in that sense. However, you would have difficulty juggling both of these things. So this is what I'm seeing for you. This is the person who desperately wants your heart, but will never get it. Hopefully you found this reading interesting. Let me know if you like this kind of switch up in the comments. And subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you. Welcome, my beautiful sunny gardens. Let's find out who is the person that wants your heart, but will never have it. I'm going to flip all your cards over on screen so we'll discover them together, and then I'll pull some tarot cards to look at what the relationship might look like between you if you decide to give them a chance at some point in your life. So let's see who this person is. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this could indicate Cancer energy. It could also indicate Taurus energy. However, water and earth are kind of the main elements I'm getting coming through if astrology is important to you. This is someone that has a lot of conflict in their life. Okay, I feel like they're very slow to get started on something. They make a lot of excuses for themselves. They have a lot of delays in their action. So you know when you're inspired to do something and then instead of doing it, you go like wash the dishes or you go do something else and you put it off and you put it off. This person really puts things off. That's part of the reason why they haven't, told you they like you or tried to go on a date with you or anything like that. They just keep putting it off. They delay themselves a lot. They get opportunities. They don't necessarily take them though. Okay. And yeah, I feel like this person just feels like a real lack of belonging in their life, a real conflict and dissonance with the places they are in this world. They don't feel like they really fit in to their home city or their home country or with their family. There's lots of like grating against each other is the image I get. They may be confrontational as well, and that could be part of it. Like they don't back down from a fight or they don't try to get to resolution. They just allow conflict to happen. Okay, so this is who this person is, if that gives you any ideas. Now let's look into why they're so in love with you, why they lust for you. Okay, so the first one we have is the soulmate. So they feel like you're their soulmate. This is pretty straightforward. I'm getting a lot of projection. Okay, so projection energy is when you can project in a negative way. I think that's the way most people talk about. In this way, I'm seeing positive projection. The traits that they have for an ideal partner, they just project onto you. So whatever it is that they're looking for in love, they just assume you have all these traits. I'm getting this person doesn't know you very deeply. They don't see you very clearly. Like if you look how clouded this crystal is and there's just like little parts that are clear, I feel like that's a very good metaphor for how this person sees you. Is they see just little parts that are authentic, that are true, and the rest of it is clouded by their own desires. This can also be called overlay. It's when you imagine someone to be different than they are and kind of cast them in a role in your life. So this person has casted you in the role of their soulmate. It may not actually be based off truth or reality. It's just their fantasy. Okay, so why are they so in love with you? We have the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Justice. Yours are all in reverse, just like the last pile, so I flipped them for this, so I'm going to flip them for yours too. So Justice, Lovers, Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're a very fair person. You're very balanced in your energy. Okay, you have a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. You have a good balance of like really strong morals. You have a good balance of selfless and selfishness, right? You know when to look after yourself. You know when to look after others. There's just so much balance. Libra could be really strong for some of you. Doesn't have to be though, just a lot of air coming through. And then we have the Lovers card as well. So I feel like where they have so much disharmony, you have a lot of harmony in your life. Okay, you're very harmonious with your friends. Maybe you're very harmonious with your family. You work in a way that is very fitting to who you are and what you like to do. And so where they feel a lot of lack of belonging and dissonance, you have actually a lot more belonging. You kind of fit with your life really well. You're also very romantic, okay? You could be pretty charming to this person, and that's part of the reason. Like, you're someone that's, I'm going to say, easy to fall for or easy to fall in love with. I am getting beauty standing out, so beauty or handsomeness is really strong there. They have a lot of physical attraction to you, and that's part of why they've decided you're their perfect mate. And with the Seven of Swords too, I feel like you're a bit sneaky. Maybe you keep certain information private, like you don't share everything with everyone, or maybe you just do a lot of things like behind the scenes, but because of that, there's these holes in what they know about you that they can fill in with their imagination. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, I'll show you the card that's causing me to say this. Like, you're someone who, maybe you don't post a lot on social media. Maybe you don't share that much of your life. Maybe you are a little bit vague about what you're up to and what's going on. And every time you're vague, they can like fill that in. They fill it in with something that fits their storyline of their perfect mate, okay? So something about you is a little bit sneaky, maybe even a little bit deceptive at times. Let me know if that resonates for you. Okay, and then we have King Henry, never trust a hoe. This is my favorite card in this deck. Okay, so I feel like you're ready to cut someone off. You are very cold when you need to be. You don't necessarily reply to every person that messages you, okay? You're not afraid to block. You're not afraid to ghost. You're not afraid to say goodbye to someone who is not treating you right. That is very attractive energy, honestly, to everyone. Because, you know, you have boundaries, right? You may be a little bit untrusting. You may be someone that kind of, maybe you have negative views of the opposite gender or the gender that you like to date. Maybe you have negative views of people in general, or you might even call yourself having trust issues, abandonment issues, something along those lines. But you're not afraid to just say, okay, goodbye to someone who is not coming in right for you, okay? If someone sends you a message that you don't feel like reading or you don't really care about, you just won't read it. Like you're not going to waste your time connecting to people you don't want to connect to. And that's something that's very attractive to this person, okay? Maybe they get caught up in conflict so much in their life they wish they could do that they could just walk away like you do. Not exactly sure. We'll look in a little bit more. And then we have Canary Spirit, sing your own song. So you're very much an individual. You're not afraid to be yourself. It's funny because like yellow and birds are coming up a lot. You have a lot of birds. All birds. Every single one of these animal cards is a bird. And it's not a deck of birds. And then you have a bird. And then you have yellow. So I get there's something very like free about your energy. You're not tethered to a certain way of being. You're not tethered to trends or, you know, if someone isn't right for you, like I said, you just leave them in the dust, you fly away. Yellow may look really good on you, or yellow may be one of your favorite colors, just as it keeps coming up here. But with the Canary Spirit, you're very much your own person. You're very much someone that is distinct, identifiable. You're proud of who you are to an extent where you're not afraid to share that part. Okay, you have your own song. Very simple. You're not like everyone else. It's funny because I'm reading a book right now, and this guy is very in love with a girl, and he's talking to someone about it, and she's like, well, why are you so in love with her? And he's like, well, she's not like any other woman I've ever met. And the response the person gives is, you'll find, sorry, tripping on my words, you'll find if you spend time with more women that they're all like that. And it is kind of the case, right? Everyone is different. Everyone is a unique individual. But you stand out. You do stand out in a crowd. You do stand out as your own person, okay? You have your own sense of humor. You have your own way of speaking, your own way of dressing. There's a uniqueness to you that's very charming. And I think I did say you were charming before, so definitely you charm this person. So let's see what a relationship would be like with this person if you did give them a chance. If you decided to throw them a bone. Not necessarily a bone, but you guys know what I'm saying. Okay. More birds. Okay. We got an owl. We have multiple owls for you. Alright. So I feel like they would be very insecure in this relationship. Even though they love you and they long for you and they pine for you, they're very attracted to you, all these things, if they got you, they would be insecure. If they got you, they would kind of be like, okay, did I trick this person into loving me? Like, are they going to leave me any moment? Like, they wouldn't necessarily be able to trust the relationship. And I do feel like that would cause problems for both of you. And then you have the High Priestess, which is very interesting. So I do feel like it would really connect you to your intuition. Okay, you would actually learn a decent amount about yourself in a relationship with this person. You would learn how to really follow your intuitive nudges full force, like this Knight of Wands is doing. Okay, I do feel like it would give you like a lot of energy, a lot of action power, a lot of movement. This person may really up your ego if you were dating, and that's why. They'd make you like really proud of yourself, really fiery. I feel like you'd have a lot of energy for whatever your goals and desires are. You'd be pouring yourself into them. Okay, you'd be following inspiration and intuition really fast. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like while this person would up your ego, they'd also be a bit cold at times. And there would be a lot of unnecessary fights and what's it called when it's like you're just not resonating with someone, or you're just like on a different page and you're not quite hearing each other properly? Like someone says one thing and you hear something completely different. Like that would happen a lot of the time, okay? You guys would have difficulties communicating with each other. And I do feel like whenever you do fight, it'll be like this person will take the low, insecure perspective, and you'll kind of be boasted into this, well, I'll just focus on myself now. Well, I'll just go do my own thing. So it wouldn't necessarily be all bad. I just don't know if it's really worth your time. I'll be honest. I'm going to pull one card. Is this worth your time? Let's see. Hopefully that wasn't the sound of my camera turning off. Is this worth your time? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like it wouldn't be a fun relationship. It would be a lot more work than it's worth, to be entirely honest. It would be too much seriousness, too much long, drawn-out conflict, too much like trying to lift this person up to feel like they're worthy of you all the time because they don't feel worthy of you. So overall, yeah, it doesn't really seem worth it for you. So this is what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. Let me know if you like this kind of switch-up reading. Comment, subscribe, and like this video. And I will see you in the next one.